Alright, what's going on? Got ourselves some bridal beer co there. This one's called New Year, New Me. You can see there. Let's see, we got a double IPA, 9.1% alcohol with pineapple and cherries. You can see it right there on the side. And Varietal's one of the local guys. It's good shit. I decided I'd do a live kind of midday. I'm home pretty much the whole week, so. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Trying to swipe to the side so I could see any comments. Gonna be using some Zingari Man, the Soloist, which is a West Coast Shaving exclusive. Got the pink pepper, rum, and tobacco are the main notes there. What's going on, guys? Hello, Ken. So the Soloist is based off of Mason Margiela's replica line and the Jazz Club scent specifically. It's real good stuff. I am actually sick right now with COVID, so I'm gonna spray some of this on to kind of kick the scent strength up a few notches. Might as well start off with the EDT there, because my sense of smell is kind of degraded. So if I start off with the cologne before my shave, I'll definitely get a lot more of that scent strength. Alright, we got our brush in the Lancaster brush scuttle right there. I'll go ahead and wring it out and then give you guys a look. Hope everybody's having a good day. If I sound a little bit congested, like I said, it's because I'm sick. So, me and the wife both got COVID. We're stuck at home. All good, Ken. I understand. It's kind of a weird time of day to do it, but it's when I had time. So here's the brush here. It's got this beautiful wooden resin handle made by Viking soaps and brushes. And then it has a strike gold shave executive hand-tied knot on top, which is, I think it's a little bit over 26 millimeters is what Frank told me. Really nice knot. And then I got the soap bowl blooming in the Lancaster Razorwork shaving bowl, and we will get started. So yeah, this is another shave where my scent is a little bit degraded. Yesterday I used a soap with menthol in it to kind of kick up, or to kind of clear the nasal congestion a little bit. And it was nice, it was enjoyable. But today I decided to try something a little bit different and bust out one of the colognes to really kick the scent strength up to a higher level and see if that helped out any. I know I discussed yesterday a little bit about using soaps that have like eucalyptus and menthol when I'm sick but still want to get a shave in. Corey says haven't had any taste or smell since Christmas. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully it comes back sooner rather than later. That sounds terrible. What's up, Ray? What's up, Banaka? Just getting in another shave. I'm working on the lather right now. Looks like my brush is soaking up the majority of the soap, but we will get it. Trust me. I'm using some Soloist from Zingari Man and West Coast Shaving. This is the Sago base. I think this was early on in the Sago releases. Something that I wanted to show, I might as well show. The fucking pour on this was terrible. Let me put my hand there because it can come out. But the pour on this was fucking terrible. Look at all that. Look at all that fucking space on the sides. I don't know if it just shrunk or what happened. Like I said, it was pretty early on in the Sago days. That was the original release of the Soloist. So definitely, maybe she hadn't had things completely dialed in, maybe. I've definitely seen more Sago pours since then that were very, very much more smooth and uniform. But that one there, not so much. I did have a pretty heavy load on it, but it honestly isn't whipping up into much, to be honest, which is a fucking bummer. I'm using a DE today, so not like it's really necessary, but for all that soap, it's not really whipping up into much. Definitely a bummer. And the thing is, too, is that if you don't make a perfect lather with Heather's stuff, and she sees it, she'll give you a whole list of things that you did wrong. I don't know. Maybe add water? I don't know if you can see it, but it looks kind of bubbly. I didn't add a whole lot of water to begin with, but I guess we got nothing to lose, so I'll add some more water. I just dipped the tips. I don't got nothing to lose, so I guess I could add more water. It is kind of a bummer when you load heavy and then it still doesn't turn into a voluptuous lather. I don't know. It still kind of looks about the same. I'm lathering pretty fucking vigorously. I don't know. I really don't want to go on putting too much water in it. I barely got anything as it is, so I'll just go ahead and wet the face. I will say, I put 2 sprays of the cologne on, and I can just barely smell it. And that Jazz Club is not weak shit. It actually starts off pretty heady and pretty robust. So it is kind of a bummer that I'm just barely detecting it. So Jazz Club is what the Soloist is based off of. I put 2 sprays on it. I'm just barely smelling it. All right, let's go. I really like this brush made by Viking Soaps, the handle. When I first saw it on Instagram, it was actually being, the price was being reduced because it had sat in his shop for too long, or something like that. And so he was reducing the price in order to move it on. And when I first saw it, I thought it was so fucking gorgeous that I was like, how the fuck could this not have sold? I don't think Viking Soaps gets as much recognition as they should. I mean, they have a good soap base, but as far as their shaving brushes goes, their shaving brushes are fucking gorgeous. I mean, take a look at that. That vibrant yellow on top of that classy wood. Very nice. Hey, what's going on, Balm? How's it going, buddy? And then it's got the Strike Gold Shave Executive Hand-Tied Knot on top, which is very comfy, very smooth. I've lost very few hairs from it, so I'm thankful for that. I know others have had some issues, but mine has been rock solid from the get-go. So very appreciative about that. The COVID symptoms today are still quite mild. You can see, even though I loaded heavy, you could see it's pretty thin, which is a fucking bummer. What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, okay. And so we're using the Timeless Bronze. It's starting to patina just a little bit. It's not as bright and shiny as it was before. And then I got a Voskhod Blade inside. This is a real good looking razor. Very smooth and efficient too, even though it's on their more mild blade gap. It's still very efficient for me. It really gets the job done in a smooth fashion. Does that not eat soap? No, not typically. Not typically. I haven't really had problems with it with other soaps in the past. And I haven't really had a huge problem with Sago in the past either, so kind of wondering what the hell's going on. Ed, what's going on, bro? I didn't even see you pop in. Hope everybody's having a good day. Like I said, I'm quarantining, so I have time to do lives midday, whereas normally I'm shaving like at 10 o'clock at night. But I have time to do it since I'm stuck at home. Goddamn Rona. Timeless versus Carbon versus Outlaw. So I haven't tried the Outlaw. I probably should have picked it up, but at the time I only bought the handle. But I really like the Alpha Outlaw handle. That's for damn sure. Has some of the best knurling on a handle that I've tried to date. But as far as the Carbon, I've tried the Carbon CXTI that I was able to borrow from Ken Ramito over at Shave326 on YouTube. Most people know him. He's a buddy of mine. And the Carbon was a really nice razor. I didn't like the handle at all. I thought the handle was trash. But the shave that it gave me was really nice. Smooth and efficient. And it had like entry-level blade feel. So non-threatening. Still very comfortable. And I liked it a lot. The Carbon was a really nice razor. And I tried it with a couple different blades in the amount of time that I had it. And every blade that I put in there felt comfortable with it. So the Carbon was definitely a thumbs up for me. If I ever wanted to buy one, I wouldn't hesitate at all. And then as far as the Timeless goes, the Timeless I've had for quite a while. Let's see, it says underneath the cap, the 3.8, T38. You should be able to see it. And this is one of the more mild offerings from them. But like I said, even though it's mild and smooth and it has the standard comb, it still gives me a very efficient shave. I always get a very close shave with the Timeless. And so I can't really complain about that either. Very smooth, very close. Just a little bit of blade feel. I don't know for certain if it's positive, neutral, or negative blade exposure. But it feels like I can feel just a touch of blade. So I'm gonna guess it's either neutral or slightly positive. It is a really comfortable shaver. And I've tried many blades in the Timeless Bronze, and most of them feel pretty smooth in it. So there is that. Alright, let's see if I missed anything. Ed says he does not like the angle on his Timeless. I don't notice any issues when I'm shaving with the Timeless, but you know, everybody kind of has their own experiences. I don't really notice that. I know people say that about the Carve as well, that there's a certain angle, but I didn't notice that. I just shave with the Carve the same way I do with every other DE. I've never noticed any difference with that or with my Timeless at all. Maybe I just don't pay enough attention. Hey David, thanks for joining. The COVID killed my skills. It's very possible that the COVID killed my lathering skills. But this is the Sago base. I've never had problems with it before. It's starting to blizzard over there. Well, stay warm. Ed, be careful. Banaka says, yeah, you could have a snowball fight. Alright, let's get with it. Against the grain. Then again, the Voskhod Blade is very fucking smooth, so that might be another reason why it's so damn smooth. Ed says it's hard to get under the mustache area. It is kind of a chunky boy. I don't know, let's throw something else up there. Let me grab my carve off the shelf. The carve looks more chunky, to be honest. Well, maybe not. I don't know why it keeps focusing on me. There we go. They're about the same. I've never actually shaved under the nose. Even before I had the beard, I still had the mustache. So, never shaved under the nose. But the Timeless does look kind of like a chunky boy. So I could see it giving people a little bit of issues under the nose. Very fucking smooth though. What's up, Doug? Do we got BBS live tonight? I am unsure. I usually just notice when it pops up on my notifications. I got this hazy double IPA right here, if you were wondering. 9.1%. I still have a decent sense of taste, but I don't entirely. My sense of smell is pretty fucking pathetic right now. The Rona has took that away from me. Oh yeah. Yeah, the carve is definitely a chunky boy as well. Thanks, Ed, for hopping in. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good day, bro. Go ahead and get this little side pass action. We'll clean up the neckline and we'll call it. All right. That will do it for that. Let me go ahead and wipe off with the Lancaster towel. We'll get in some aftershave. Mel is all over the place with his posting. It's tonight. Okay. Thank you, Banaka, for setting that straight. Normally, I don't know that it's live until I get the notification that it's happening, so sometimes I show up a little bit late. I know it's on Thursday, but it's not every Thursday, and I don't pay enough attention to have it down pat. Always a good time, though. So, even though my lather was kind of thin, I don't want to say it was washed out because I didn't actually add all that much water. I know Sago's known for being super thirsty, but I loaded heavy and I didn't add a whole lot of water. And my lather just looked thin and pathetic. So I don't know what the hell happened there. It's possible that my brush ate some of the lather, but I haven't really had problems with it in the past. So, either way, it was still plenty slick enough, and that's really all you need. We'll get into the matching Poche Balm, which is really good stuff. It's not the Sago Balm, it's just the regular Balm. But I pretty much came to the conclusion once I get done with these aftershave balms that are scented, I think I'm just going to switch over to 1 or 2 unscented balm options. And then that'll pretty much do it for me. I'll just mix and match with the aftershave splashes that I own. Because, I don't know, there's something about just having like a huge collection of scented aftershave balms that it just doesn't turn me on. I don't need a whole huge collection of scented aftershave balms when splashes is what I really enjoy. Alright, so that'll do it. The Zingari Man Balm is really good stuff though. Lightweight, soaks in quickly. That's bowl lathering. No, I usually make some pretty fucking nice lathers with bowl lathering. I think something went up with Sago and this executive knot. I loaded heavy, still didn't whip up into much. As you can see, that's not the typical Sago pour. So maybe some shit is just up with that batch. But, I mean, it falls right out. And I'm a scooper. So, I don't know. Don't know what happened there, but I don't normally have problems with Zingari Man or the executive knot. So, some other force was working against me today. Anyhow, guys, I am going to jump off. If you guys want to open a chat room, let me know. If not, I hope everybody has a good day. Stay safe and healthy. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.